Okay, guys. So from today onwards, we are going to split the classes in investment banking and fund accounting concepts. So wherever I need, I'll split the classes. Like today, if I'm covering about fund accounting and investment funds, again maybe after a few days, if I want to cover few more topics from the investment banking, I'll put it on a hold. Again, I'll cover back the investment banking concepts, and again I'll come back to the fund accounting concepts, so that you will understand. Basically, the course and the structure has been designed in such a way so that you don't find any difficulty in understanding the concepts, and you can easily correlate the concepts, but just be focused on those concepts. Okay, fund accounting and bond market, I mean the investment banking concepts, but both are same, though we are differentiating the subject wise as a two topics, but conceptual wise it's all same only. Investment banking, all shares, bonds, all are the basics and fundamentals for this fund accounting. Okay. Okay, let's start this concept called investment fund. Investment fund. First, we will understand the meaning of fund. What exactly mean by fund in layman terms? Again, I don't want technical terms from you guys. I need a basic in layman terms. What do you mean by fund? Forget about investment. What do you mean by fund?
Collecting of amount
That's it,
from
right?
different
There will
persons.
be, yeah, there will be a lot of funds. Even we will collect some amount for Ganesh Chaturthi, as
Yes.
we call it as chanda, right? Fund, that is also
Mm.
fund. In temple, there will be a fund, corpus fund,
Party fund.
party fund. Political parties also will collect money from different ఎవరు అప్పటి నుంచి పొలిటికల్ పార్టీస్ అని అన్నారు అంత ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉందా. So just for an example, yeah, political parties also collecting fund, right? So that is also a political party fund. Fund is nothing but basically collecting of a fund, collecting of cash from the different persons for a specific purpose. It's not something like only collecting. There will be purpose, right? Core purpose for every fund, isn't it or not?
Yes.
Yeah, there will be
Yes,
purpose for
Mahesh.
every fund. So there should be purpose as well. And also certain guidelines will be there when we are collecting money. It's not something like it can collect from everyone. Even if you want to contribute some amount to the uh, TTD, there will be certain rules and regulations where you have to contribute. There will be this much amount of contribution. We have to disclose your PAN number. This kind of anonymous contributions will be there, and we have to disclose our personal details if you are contributing this much amount. All these details will be there, and certain guidelines also will be there. So, and also there will be purpose as well, for which purpose we are contributing the capital. And also, as a fund contributor, they always have a right whether the fund, I mean, whoever collecting a fund, whether they are using it for the specific purpose or not. We have to make sure that one as well, right? Suppose there is a person collecting money for a Ganesh Chaturthi, but they are using the same fund for a different purpose. Will you agree? Will you agree?
Yes,
No,
bro.
Mahesh.
No. No.
Obviously, as a fund contributor, definitely we'll have to, make sure that the person who is collecting money, they're using it for the same purpose. Whatever the purpose they have established it for collecting money, they have to use it for the same purpose. Like that, there will be purposes. Now we are talking about investment fund. What is investment fund? The name itself is saying that they're collecting money for the investment purpose. They're
You
collecting
have to
money for
invest
the
in the security.
investment purpose. They're collecting money for the investment purpose. Who are collecting? Who are collecting? Can I collect for the investment? I can collect. Maybe I can collect from you guys, like contribute 50,000, 50,000. I'll invest in share market. I'll show you the returns. I'll show you the what exactly returns. I'll make you rich in one day. You can buy BMW car like that. Also, I can give you assurance and I can collect money. Can I do like that?
Investors.
We cannot do in the whatever way we want. If you're collecting money and if you want to, I mean, for the investment purpose, and if you're collecting money, we cannot do in the way whatever you want. We have certain guidelines and certain procedures. So we have to follow all those guidelines and procedures. Then you only have to collect money from the investors.
Invest.
Sir, I'm not understanding one thing. While I'm purchasing share, while I'm purchasing share from the public, public is an investor and company is collecting money. Now we are talking about fund. What is this fund again, sir? In this case, fund contributors, you're calling them as a investors. Who is
Yes.
investors? Who is fund? Who is company? Who is this fund? Are you getting confusion?
Mm.
Are you getting confusion?
Yes, yes.
Okay, let me understand. Let me clarify your doubts. There is a company, TCS company. Okay. This is a company. They are issuing shares. Issuing shares. These shares are available in stock exchange. Today we'll just understand the framework of this fund and everything. Okay. Stock exchange shares are available. Let's say they're available. 10,000 shares are available. Each share price is 100 rupees. Okay. So these are called issuer of the company. Issuer of the company. Company is issuing. Okay. Now there is a person, individual person, me itself, Mahesh, Chandra, and Vanaja. We're all individual investors. We all know how to do trading. So we all can go and purchase the shares, right? We can do trading in the stock market. Do we need to approach anyone else? I know how to do trading. I know how to get returns. Should I go and ask someone else to help me on the investments again? It's not required for me, right? Because
Not
I'm pretty
required.
much sure. I'm pretty much sure. Definitely, I'll get a returns. So I'll go the trade. I'll go to this stock exchange. I'll purchase 1,000 shares, and Chandramouli sir will also go and purchase like a 500 shares, and Vanaja will also go and purchase like a 3,000 shares. Like that, they will purchase shares and they will do trading. They'll get a returns. Are you getting the point?
Yes.
In this
Sir.
case,
Yes, sir.
who are the investors?
Mahesh.
Mahesh, Chandra, Vanaja. These are all
Chandra.
investors.
Investors.
These are all called investors.
Investors.
Investors. Why we are calling them as investors? They are investing money into this
They are-
company.
Company.
So this is one type of investment. Understand? It's called direct investment. I can say it is a direct investment. Directly they are going and investing. So this is called direct investment. Direct investment. Okay. There is another side, persons. I'm just taking for an example, but don't feel again. There is like Sai and Sharif we have, and who else we have? Any names?
Mansa.
Jayshi. Okay, I'll take Mansa. Jayshi is not active, so I don't take Jayshi into account. So these are guys have a persons who don't know trading. They don't know how to do trading, but still they want to do trading because they're very much rich candidate. They have a lot of they have a lot of money. They want to do. So what they will do?
They approach dealer.
They will approach one person. They will approach one person.
Person.
What is the person? Okay, let's call it as an entity. Let's call it as an entity. Entity is nothing but it's a group of persons
Company.
who started as a company. We have a few companies like HDFC Securities, ICICI Securities, LIC also. LIC is also a mutual funds. This is also one type of entity. But they are not into the mutual funds or something. They are into the insurance policies. Let's take an example like HDFC Securities, ICICI. Do you guys heard about
Aicha-
mutual funds?
Aicha Birla Securities.
Yeah, Aditya Birla Securities. Do you guys heard about these companies?
Yes, Mahesh.
You know about HDFC Bank, right? At least everyone know about HDFC, right?
Yes, Mahesh.
Yeah. There is another subsidiary company for the HDFC. We call it HDFC Securities. HDFC Securities. Similarly, for ICICI Bank also we have a subsidiary called ICICI Securities. Subsidiary maybe separate division. What these guys will do now means they will collect money from these kind of person who don't know the trading, but they have a huge capital who they want to do investment in the share market. Not only share market. In this example, we are considering it as a share market. Let's assume it is a share market only. Okay, if they want to do investment in this share market, but they don't know how to do. In that case, what they will do? They are approaching this entity. They are approaching this entity. So they are calling HDFC Securities. HDFC Securities. So what these guys are doing? They are collecting money from these persons. They are collecting money from these persons.
They do work behalf of their clients.
So before collecting money, there should be purpose, right? There should be name, right? Suppose we are collecting money from the Ganesh festival, we have to name it as a Ganesh Chaturthi fund. If we are collecting money from the Dashra festival, this is Dashra fund. We should name, right? The name of
Yes,
fund,
sir.
which there should be some specific
yes.
fund name, right?
Yes, Mahesh.
Okay, let's make it as the fund name. ABC fund. ABC fund. What is this ABC fund, sir? What they will do? Basically, they will invest into the less risk stocks. Less risk stocks. What they're doing?
Invest into less risk. So
They are
on behalf
investing into
of
the
us.
less risky funds, not even risky funds. They are investing into the less risky funds. So the objective is this one. You can say, right? The objective is to invest in
Less
less
risk.
risk stocks. It can be equity, debt, whatever it is. We'll talk about it later. We know, right, which is risky, which is not risky. We know, right? But they are saying that it is we are going to invest in less risk stocks. So we need capital of 10,000. We need a capital of 10,000. If you want to
10,000.
if you want to start this business fund, ABC fund, and if you want to start investing into the stocks, we need a capital how much?
10,000.
So they are looking for persons. Okay, who will contribute this 10,000? Who will contribute this 10,000? Sir, really we're confusing. Tata company also while issuing shares, they are looking for partners, they are contributing. Again, this HDFC Securities is also looking for capital contributors. Do you have any doubts like that? Do you have any doubts like that?
Yes, Lord.
Okay, let me explain this doubt as well. This company, TCS company, they are issuing shares to collect a capital. Then they are running business, right? So they need a capital. So they have issued shares to the public. Public went and subscribed the shares. Like these people, they went and purchased the shares, right? Because they want to purchase, they want to do investment, they want to do business. They went and purchasing the shares in the direct from this TCS company, or let's say from the stock exchange itself, they purchased. So that TCS company got capital. But here, the purpose is different. What is the purpose? What is the purpose?
They have to invest in a less risk shares.
Less risk stocks.
Their investment. Why they're investing? But because these people are there, a lot of people there in the public, they don't know how to trading. We are helping them to purchase the shares. Here also the same thing is happening. Again, these people are going and purchasing shares, but they don't know how to purchase, where to purchase, and which shares we
That's
have to
why they
purchase.
approach. Okay, okay.
That's why they're approaching. These guys are just helping them to purchase the shares. That's it.
Okay, okay.
Okay. These are also like a middleman people. But what they're doing, we have like a professionals.
They're helping.
We have like a professionals. What they're announcing while launching this fund, ABC fund, what they're showing, again, they will show a lot of things. Like we have this kind of professionals. They studied in Harvard University, they studied in Oxford University. They have this much experience. They worked in this many companies. So they have handled this much of capital from last 10 years. They have projected this much profits. So give me your capital to me. We will invest with a less risk, and we'll give you more returns. Suppose if you go and invest directly in the stock market, you will get a loss. So what the reason? For that reason, you can provide me that capital. We will invest on behalf of you so that we will show you the returns
Yes.
with a less risk. That's what they're assuming. So in this case, what they will do? These people come and contribute capital to this fund. Basically, they're giving capital. You go and invest. Whatever do you want, what is the thing you want to do, go and do. But show me the profit. That's what I need. These people are getting profit and investing on their own, right?
Yes. Direct
Similarly,
investment.
we are also giving cash to you. Show me the returns in the same way.
Hmm.
So they are contributing capital like this. These persons are giving 3,000, and Sharif is giving 4,000, and Manasa is giving also 3,000.
3,000.
Altogether, how much? 10,000.
10,000.
So ABC fund required 10,000. If they want to start any investment, at least they need a minimum capital, right? So what if can't they start with 1,000 rupees? They cannot start. You know why they cannot
No.
start with 1,000 rupees?
Minimum amount 10,000.
Not like about minimum amount.
Oh.
As
Because
a
they
fund,
are
as a
helping
fund,
the
yeah.
persons, right?
If they want to help anyone else, suppose I am taking class. If I want to take 1% class, is it possible for me
No,
to run
no,
an institute?
it's not possible. No, no.
Even if you want to take 1%, that is a personalized class. I'll charge more amount from each person itself, isn't it?
Yes. Okay.
If it is there like a group of people like 10%, 15%, 50%, 50%, then definitely I'll charge 10,000 each. If it is only I want to take only for 1%, I'll charge 1 lakh from a single person. Is it possible for one candidate to contribute 1 lakh fees?
No.
No. That's
No.
why what they're doing as a fund manager, if they want to contribute, if they want to investment, they have to do a lot of research. They have to run as an office. They have
Yes.
they have to appoint some professionals to take strategies and investment decisions. They want to watch the market trends. Everything should be done from their end also, right? They have to pay, they have to put some effort as well. If
Yes.
they are putting that much effort, they may also have certain expenses. To meet that expenses, they have to collect some expenses from these persons only, right?
Okay. That's
Yes,
why
yes.
they charge some fees.
That's why they're keeping
They
it as a
charge
minimum
some
amount.
fees.
We need this
Okay.
much amount at least to start invest on behalf of you. So they're giving a cap like 10 lakhs, 10,000 we need. So once we receive 10,000, we'll start investing. So, okay, these 3% contributed capital. So this ABC fund started investing. What they're doing? They're investing like this. They have invested 4,000 in TCS shares. They are also invested in TCS shares only. 4,000 rupees in TCS company.
Yes.
And they are investing 2,000 rupees in bonds of RBI bonds. And they are investing, how much we left? 4,000, right? Again, 4,000 they have invested in,
4,000.
again, sorry, not TCS shares. This time they are investing in DMart, Avenue Supermart. They're investing in DMart shares. Like this, they have invested. Suppose if they're investing, it doesn't mean that within a day or within a month we will expect profits, right? It will take some time. So how much time? Let's assume they are taking it for 5 years. They're taking it for 5 years time. So after 5 years, TCS shares 4,000 rupees became 7,000. There will be possibility, right? Definitely there will be increasing of shares.
Yes.
And bonds, definitely bonds, there won't be risk. 2,000 rupees would have become like a 3,500. DMart shares, it's of course increasing very fast. So 4,000 became 9,000. So they have invested 10,000. After 5 years, how much it became?
19,500.
So they have arrived 19,500. They're selling the entire shares after 5 years. All these shares they have, right? Now they are selling the shares. So after selling, how much they have realized?
19,500.
19,500.
19,500.
How much profit for these guys?
Mm.
Out of this
9,000.
out of this 10,000 investment, how
9,500.
much profit they have realized?
9,500.
9,500
9,500 rupees they have received. As the profit. So these persons are waiting eagerly to get a profits.
Yes, sir.
These persons are waiting very eagerly. So let's distribute this 9,500 rupees to these persons. Can we distribute? Okay, let's distribute. How much Sai will get
30%. 30%.
as per his ratio?
30%.
Based on amount.
As per his ratio, 30%, 40%, 30 rupees, 30%. So this is the profit. On this profit, 30% he will get a profit. Sharif, 40% share is there because he has contributed how much?
40,000.
4,000. So he will get 40% on his profit. And Manasa will also get 30%.
2,850.
So this is the profit distributed. That's it. These guys are happy.
Hmm.
Can we close the deal here? All happened, done.
Yes.
What about my contributed capital? You are distributing profits, okay, but I given 3,000 right initially. What about that money? I need that money also, right? Will you leave it
Yes.
to HDFC Securities?
No.
This is just a profit, guys. Return only.
That is only
They are distributing
profit.
return. This is also
Remaining-
capital.
Yes, capital.
I given capital, right? 3,000. Where is my capital? That capital also I need. So get back that capital as well again from them. So capital also will be distributed from the HDFC Securities. So whatever the amount they have invested, that amount they are receiving after 5 years. In addition to that, they are receiving profits also.
Okay.
It's good, all good. They have invested 3,000, they are getting 3,000 plus 2,850 as a profit. All good. What about this HDFC Securities? Why they have to do all these things? Are they
They
running any
have,
Dharmashatram?
no commission basis or our
They will also have to charge some fees, right?
fees.
Yes,
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 sir. Yes,
So
sir.
definitely they will charge some fees. Okay, I'm giving this much profit, and also I'm managing this much capital for this 5 years. I have managed, right? So pay me fees. So they will charge certain fees as well. Who will charge?
entity.
Entity, HDFC Securities. HDFC Securities will also
Charge some
charge
fees.
certain fees.
Charge some money.
Instead of charging, what they will do, I have to distribute this much profit, right? So what I'll do, first, I'll reduce my fees from this profit. Suppose, let's assume the fees is 1500 rupees. Fees is 1500 rupees.
1500.
So I don't give you the profits first. Suppose if I give you the profits, you may pay, you may not pay. So what I'll do, first I'll
Yes,
reduce
yes,
these
yes.
fees from the profits.
They
What is the
deducted
net profit available after after
8,000.
deducting these fees? How much profit available?
8,000.
8,000.
8,000.
Only this
8,000.
8,000 I'll give you. 1,500 I'll keep it with me for my expenses.
Yes, sir.
Getting the point?
Yes, Mahesh.
Yes, sir.
This
Yes,
is
sir.
this is called fund. This is called investment fund. What these guys actually did? What is the main activity they did? Can anyone tell me?
Yeah.
They have raised the fund from the public. For the public, they have invested into the companies, and they will charge the
Increasing the
fees from the
capital.
companies for the public. For they whatever they charge, whatever they raise the capital from the public, and they'll invest into the companies, and they'll take the fee for the public.
Now you understood, right? The basic core objective is here managing of investment. Can we say like this? It's the managing of investment only.
Yes, simple managing of
Whose
investment.
investment, sir? Whose investment?
Public investment.
Public investments.
Yes.
So how I collected all this money? It's a pool of money.
Yes.
Full of money.
How I am maintaining? These persons are not able to manage. For me also with 10,000 rupees, one person if I want to manage or something, it's not possible. How I am managing? Because I have a professionals. I have professionals.
Professionals.
So it's a investment management. Can we say it's a professional investment management?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So let's say it's a professional
Investment
investment
Management.
management.
management. It's a very professional investment management. So investment fund or fund, whatever it is, the fund meaning is it's a pooling of money from the persons and managing this fund professionally with the professionals. But before pooling money, before collecting money, how I'm collecting? So and suppose I need 10,000 capital, 10,000 capital I need. How I'm collecting? How I'm collecting this money?
By
Connecting money. Connecting money
Suppose
from the
if I don't put any limit or if I don't put any specific order to collect money, they will also throw like a chanda. Someone will like a 101 rupees, 116 rupees, 1,116 rupees. Like that also they will come and invest, right?
yes.
So what these guys also will do, they will divide also this 10,000 rupees into units. They will divide this 10,000 into units. Let's say they're dividing it into 10 units. 10 units. Sai has invested 3,000. How many units he will get?
3 units.
3
He will
units.
get 3 units. 3 units. Sharif will get how many units?
4
4.
units.
Yes,
So
sir.
he will get 4 units.
4 units.
Mansa get how many units?
3
3.
units.
3
3
units.
units.
Why I am giving this units based? Even I should know, right? How many units are left? How many units purchased by these investors? How much capital collected? There should be certain base, right? To calculate all these things. Isn't it or not?
Yes, sir.
10 units
Yes.
there. Maybe some person will come and purchase 1 unit. Without having this unit, someone is purchasing only 1,500 rupees. How can I say how much capital we required? How much units left? There should be certain base, right?
Yes, yes.
For that reason, what I'm doing, I'm just dividing the capital into units, number of units. Now I'll collect money from the units based. Sharif has a 4,000 rupees, so he given amount for 4 units. Understand?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Manish.
Yes. As of now, is everyone good with this concept about fund and all?
Yes, Manish.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
This is called investment fund. Investment fund is nothing but, again I'm repeating, it's a pooled money
Collecting money investors.
And
invested
managing
by
them.
invested by professionals.
Professionals.
The portfolio of investment will
Yes,
be
sir.
managed by the professionals. So we can say
Professional.
professional investment management. We
Yes.
understood what is investment fund, but our topic is fund accounting, sir. What is fund accounting? Still, I'm not getting the point. What is fund accounting? What we guys are doing in this work? Can anyone guess what we guys are going to do?
We have to calculate the unit value, and we have to maintain the records for pulling the funds and
We need to track and manage the
dra-
financial
ma-
risk.
and divide the interest and everything, manage the records.
Is anyone thinking like, so sir, we have to, they are maintaining some professionals, right? Like where to invest, how much we have to invest. They have to do research. Are we going to be a part of that work? No, that is a
No,
front
because
office work.
they are different
Yesterday,
actually.
yesterday we discussed, right, in the trade life cycle, there are 3 phases.
Front to
Front
middle,
office,
back.
middle office, back office. In the front office,
Yes.
where the trade execution, implementation
Yes,
will be done, where we have to take the decisions. Who will take the decisions in this also? There will be managers, professionals, investment managers. They will take the decisions. As a fund accounting, we are not going to be a part of that work. How to invest, where to invest. They're already investing. They're charging certain fees, sir.
Yes.
So we'll have to account in the books of accounts.
Yes.
And also, these persons are purchasing these units, that
Yes.
needs to be accounted. And they are getting returned. How much profit they are getting? 9,500, they are getting profit. That needs to be accounted. Again, they're distributing the capital back to them. That needs to be
Yes.
accounted. As a fund, they have invested in these shares. They have invested in these shares. Someone took the decisions and someone is implementing the trade. But we need to monitor that. How many shares are invested in the company? We have 10,000 rupees capital, right? They have invested in 4,000 TCS shares, 2,000 rupees in bond, 4,000 DMAT shares. Every year we have to check these prices and all. Accordingly, only we can know the profitability amount, right? Profit amount. This kind of work we have to work. That is called fund accounting. Fund accounting is nothing but accounting the transactions related to this fund. What is that fund? What is the fund name? What is the fund name?
Professional investment.
What is the fund name in this example?
HDFC Securities.
ABC fund. ABC fund.
ABC
Fund,
fund,
fund name is ABC.
ABC fund.
ABC funds.
Okay, ABC fund is, ABC is a fund name, sir. Are we going to account all these transactions in a equity, HDFC Securities or ABC fund?
Yes, sir.
Where it will be
HDFC
proper?
Securities. HDFC Securities.
HDFC Securities.
No. In fund
ABC
only,
fund.
we will maintain. HDFC Securities may have thousands of funds. Thousands of funds.
Okay, understood.
We are going to account these transactions in the fund only.
Okay, understood.
Yes, sir.
HDFC Securities is a fund house. It is called fund house.
Fund house.
We can say fund house.
Okay.
So who is launching the fund?
ABC
Fund house will launch the fund.
Fund house will launch the fund.
Yes.
Who will appoint these professionals?
Fund house will be appointed.
Fund house only will appoint the professionals.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
There is a fees. This fees, it is an expense or income to these investors.
For
This is investors, it is expense.
Expense, sir.
What about to this fund?
Income.
income.
What about these two HDFC Securities?
Income.
Income, sir.
How how it can be income for these two people? There should be income for
Because
only one people, right? Either it can be for HDFC ABC fund or HDFC Securities.
fund house, HD ABC fund is a part of in fund house.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, while deducting this fund, are we collecting fees after distributing profits, or before distributing the profit itself we are deducting this fees?
Before distributing the profit.
In what basis we are deducting this fees? We are saying that it is an expense because we managed this fund under the ABC fund. In the ABC fund, we appointed managers and everyone. So in the ABC fund, we are charging this expense.
Yes.
So this fees is also an expense for the fund. Fund got a profit, initial profit 9,500 rupees.
Okay.
There is an expense that needs to be reduced, right? What is that expense? HDFC Securities appointed some investment managers, right?
Okay.
So to HDFC Securities, we have to pay. Who should pay? This fund should pay. They have number of funds. For every fund, there will be appointment of different investment managers. So to this specific fund, it is an expense.
Oh,
అప్పుడు HDFC Securities
Mahesh,
fund
it's not.
outకి
Please,
use, sir.
Mahesh, it's not been clear for me. I
Okay,
think
let
so.
me
But
explain. Let me explain. Suppose I am running 10 hotels here. I am running 10 hotels. A hotel is there. B hotel is there. Let's an example. C hotel is there. How many hotels I have?
3.
3, sir.
Whose hotels these are? My hotels only.
Okay.
Okay. Suppose A hotel got a sales 1,000 rupees. B hotel got a sales of 2,500. And C also had a sales of 3,400 rupees. These are all
Okay.
sales.
Okay.
Okay. I'm showing profit. Okay, profit. Listen this example very carefully. Profit for this one, let's 700 rupees. Sales, I mean in the hotel B, profit is 1,200 rupees. In sales C hotel, there is a profit of 1,400. There is a profit of 1,400 rupees. What is my profit?
Its
What is
total
the profit?
profit is
Total
yours.
profit.
2,600 plus
All these totals. All these
3,300.
totals.
3,300.
This is the correct way to calculate profit, right?
Yes.
Is it correct?
Yes, Mahesh.
Yeah, this is the correct way to calculate profit. Okay. Let's forget about it. If there is an expense for this
Yes,
A
sir.
hotel, let's say 300 rupees is an expense. I have appointed some chefs and I have appointed some managers, everyone, right? Who
Yes.
appointed?
Mahesh will appoint.
Mahesh.
I
Mahesh
have
will
appointed.
appoint.
I have appointed.
Yes. Yes.
So I have to pay salaries. So 300
Yes.
rupees is let's assume only salaries or something, 300 rupees.
Okay.
So after deducting expenses, let's say salaries, 300 rupees. What is the profit I got?
400. 400. 400.
Already we got profit. 1,000 rupees, 300 rupees expenses reduced.
No.
So profit
No.
700 rupees.
No. 1,000 rupees is sale, 700 rupees is profit.
Yeah. So 300 rupees is the expense.
Means 400 rupees. Profit is 700. In that expenses 300 minus the 400 is the
Oh,
profit.
no. See, just to confuse you, I have given profits initially. How I arrived at profit? After reducing this expense only. Okay. Just
Okay,
in layman
okay.
terms. Layman terms.
Yes,
Just
okay,
forget about
understood,
gross
understood.
profit, net profit. No, forget about it.
Okay, understood.
Okay. Everyone understood, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
After deducting this 300 rupees, we got a profit of 700. Similarly, in this case also, there is the expense of 1,300. So we got a profit of 1,200. In this case also, there is an expense of 2,000 rupees. So that I got a profit of 1,200.
1,400.
1,400.
1,400.
1,400. Yeah, 1,400 only, right? 1,400. So, did I arrive at expenses, all these profits, hotel by hotel, are combining all together? Which one is good actually?
Your voice is breaking.
Hotel by hotel.
Can
Hotel by
everyone hear?
hotel is
Can everyone
hotel
hear
by
my
hotel.
voice?
Yes, good. Its voice is good. Voice is good. Hotel by hotel is good.
Hotel by hotel only I should collect, right? Why I have to
Yes.
collect hotel by hotel?
Because performance and everything, you have to calculate easily for that.
I should know, right? How much A, I mean, what is the performance of A, performance of B hotel, performance of C hotel? I should know clearly, right?
Yes.
That's the reason what I did. I've reduced this expenses. Here also the same thing. HDFC Securities may have different funds.
Okay.
I'm collecting these fees to meet these investor expenses. Getting the point?
Okay. Okay. Understood. Understood. Now it is understood.
Everyone
Okay.
getting the point?
The whatever the fee we'll collect for maintaining of
For
ABC
maintenance
fund.
purpose. For maintenance
Maintaining
purpose
for
only
the
I have
ABC
collected.
fund. Yes, understood.
So
But,
that fees
but
also I need to reduce from the ABC fund only. Why should I bear it
yes,
to my account?
yes. Now it is expenses.
Maybe in this expenses salaries or something also. It's not something like 300 rupees I should pay. No, maybe I'll pay 250 rupees. I'll keep 50 rupees in my pocket. Here also the expenses I'm collecting 1500 rupees. It is an expense for the fund.
సార్ ఒక
But
డౌట్ సార్
yeah,
ఇప్పుడు ఫండ్ హౌస్ నుంచి మనం ఏబిసి ఫండ్ తీసుకున్నాం కదా సార్
ABC
అప్పుడు
fund, okay.
ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్ ఫండ్
Your voice is breaking, ma. Your voice is breaking. No, still we can't hear you. Anyone can hear our voice?
No,
No.
Mike.
It's
No.
breaking.
Voice is breaking.
హలో
Yeah, your voice is breaking, Raj.
ఓకే సార్
Yeah, please clarify it. Maybe if it's not possible, call me personally and I'll ask me the doubts for phone call so that I'll discuss it here. It's very important.
ఓకే
In this case, HDFC Securities, whatever the fees they have collected, that is that ABC fund management charges.
Yes.
Okay. Now it is expense. Okay.
Maybe for all
Thank-
these hotels, I may have to appoint one manager, like a branch manager, or maybe the whole division manager. I may have to appoint. So what
Yes.
these managers will do, they will take care of the entire process. I mean, the A hotel, B hotel, C hotel, all process will take care, right?
Yes. Yes.
But I'll pay only single salary. I'll pay only single salary. Still, I want to know what is the profit of A company, B company. In that case, what I have to do? That manager's salary, I have to segregate it to A hotel, B hotel, C hotel, right? Then only
Yes.
exactly I can know what is the profit of A, what is the profit of B.
Yes.
In this case also, HDFC Securities may have a different funds. Maybe one investment manager, one professional may be working for different funds,
Correct.
but I'll be paying only same salary. For that reason, what I'll do? For expense, I'll reduce these fees and remaining profit will be distributed to you. For managing all this fund, I have to charge. So that is I'm
Yes.
charging it as a fees. That fees
Yes.
is an income to the HDFC Securities.
Yes.
But before coming, I'll charge it as an expense to the ABC fund because after deducting this fees only, I'm giving the profit, right?
Yeah. Correct.
So it is an expense of this fund only.
Okay. Understood.
Everyone understood?
If it is case, we need to consider ABC fund also as an entity, right?
It's not an entity. It's like a trust, a fund. Again, we'll talk about the structures of fund, how they will form it as a fund. Can be a fund can be limited liability, can be a private limited. That we call it as a structure. There would be legal form, right? For every, if I'm collecting some fund, there should be some legal structure for the fund also, right? What is
Yeah.
the structure of the fund? There we will discuss. In the regulations and the structures, there we'll talk about it.
Okay.
How they can form, sir. Maybe in India, if I want to form a fund, it's very quite easy. But maybe in different countries, if you want to form a fund, there would be a lot of difficulties. We may have to get approval. Even in India also, we may have to get an approval from the different regulatory bodies, from SAB, from RBI. Different parties will be there. Different regulations will be there. We call it as a fund structures. Again, we'll talk about fund structures. But you guys understood the skeleton of a fund, right? Fund accounting or something. This is called
Yes,
fund
Mahesh.
Yes,
house.
Mahesh.
Will launch the
Yes,
fund.
Mahesh.
Fund house may have a different funds. Fund house will have specific purpose, specific capital. They'll collect from the different people and they will invest, they will manage the fund on behalf of these investors so that they will generate a profit. The profit will be distributed after a certain duration. Amount of contribution also will be returned to the investors. All these activities we call it as a fund accounting transactions. We have to account, we have to books, we have to maintain all these books of accounts in the accounting terms. That is called fund accounting. Is everyone good with this? Is everyone good?
Yes, Mahesh.
Yes, Mahesh.
So we will understand different concepts on tomorrow in the fund accounting itself. Who are all these persons? Who is this fund house? What is the role of this fund house? How the money is coming and going from this stock exchange? But the basic thing I want you to clear is you guys understood, right? What is this stock exchange is doing? What is this fund house is doing? What these guys are investing? What these guys are investing? You got the
Yes,
clarity
understood.
now?
Yes, understood. Clarity.
Yes,
This is
I-
called direct investment. So you said direct investment. What is this called, sir? This is called alternative investment. What we call it as
alternative investment.
alternative
investment.
Alternative investment.
investments. Fund accounting is all an alternative investment. This is called direct investment. This is called alternative investment. Okay. So as of now, this would be sufficient for today because if I discuss more, you'll get a clarity. Yeah, I mean you'll get a lot of confusion. So that reason I'm stopping it here. Let's wind up our session here. Again in the next class we will discuss more about fund accounting. Okay. Let me stop the recording. Anyone have any doubts that needs to be recorded in this session so that we can discuss? Vanaja,
So,
is your doubt clear?
no, sir.
Okay, ask me, ma. Now you can hear your voice. Ask me your doubt.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు ఫండ్ హౌస్ నుంచి ఏబిసి ఫండ్ అనేది రిలీజ్ చేస్తారు అని చెప్పారు కదా సార్.
ABC fund?
ఏబిసి ఇది హెచ్డిఎఫ్సి సెక్యూరిటీస్ ఇది ఫండ్ హౌస్ నుంచి ఏబిసి ఫండ్ అనేది ఉంటది అని చెప్పారు కదా సార్.
అవును, వాళ్ళు లాంచ్ చేస్తారు ఫండ్ అనేది.
వాళ్ళు లాంచ్ చేస్తారు కదా. ఇప్పుడు
మ్మ్.
ప్రాఫిట్ వచ్చింది కదా సార్. ప్రాఫిట్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఎక్స్పెన్సివ్ ఫీ అనేది మనం ఇక్కడ కట్ చేస్తున్నాం కదా సార్.
అవును,
అది ఏబిసి ఫండ్ కి వెళ్తుంది.
ABC
అప్పుడు
ఫండ్ కి ఎక్స్పెన్స్ అది.
అప్పుడు ఫండ్ హౌస్ కి ఏం సార్ యూజ్?
ఫండ్ హౌస్ కి ఇన్కమ్.
ఎలా సార్?
They are charging certain fees. Why they are charging certain fees?
ఫండ్ హౌస్
They are managing the
గైడ్ చేసినందుకు వాళ్ళు ఫీజు చార్జ్ చేస్తారు కదా.
వాళ్ళు మొత్తం అంతా ఫండ్ అంతా మేనేజ్ చేస్తున్నారు. ఎవరి ఫండ్ మేనేజ్ చేస్తున్నారు? ఈ ABC ఫండ్ మెయింటైన్ చేస్తున్నారు.
ఎస్ సార్.
ABC ఫండ్ కదా మెయింటైన్ చేస్తున్నది.
ఎస్ సార్.
అగైన్ ఈ ABC ఫండ్ లో వీళ్ళందరూ కాంట్రిబ్యూట్ చేసినారు. లెట్స్ ఫర్గెట్ అబౌట్ దీస్ పర్సన్స్ ఆల్సో. HDFC సెక్యూరిటీస్ ABC ఫండ్ ఒక లాంచ్ చేసింది. ఈ ABC ఫండ్ 10,000 రూపీస్ ని మెయింటైన్ చేసింది 5 years దాకా. సో మేనేజ్ చేసింది కాబట్టి దానికి వచ్చిన ప్రాఫిట్స్ నుంచి కొంత ఎక్స్పెన్స్ గా తీసేయాలి. ఎందుకు తీసేయాలి? మేము ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ మేనేజర్స్ ని స్పెషలైజేషన్స్ ని పెట్టి మీ ఫండ్ మేనేజ్ చేయించడం.
ఓకే సార్.
సో నీకు ఇంత ప్రాఫిట్ వచ్చింది. ఆ ప్రాఫిట్ లో ఫస్ట్ మాకు ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్ ఉన్నాయి. దేనికి ఎక్స్పెన్స్? మేము మేనేజ్ చేసిన ఫండ్ మేము ఊరికే చేయడం లేదు కదా. డూ యూ గైస్ థింక్ లైక్ సపోజ్ వాళ్ళకు ఒక 1,000 రూపీస్ ఖర్చు వచ్చింది. ఎగ్జాక్ట్ గా 1,000 రూపీస్ చార్జ్ చేస్తారా ఫీజు లాగా? వాళ్ళకి 1,000 రూపీస్ ఖర్చు వచ్చింది మా ఎగ్జాక్ట్
No.
1,000 రూపీస్ కలెక్ట్ చేస్తారు ఫండ్ నుంచి.
No,
అగైన్
no.
వాట్ దే విల్ గెట్?
నో సార్.
వాళ్ళకి ఎంత ఖర్చు అయిందో అంతే చార్జ్ చేసి ఇంకా మళ్ళీ దాన్ని రన్ చేయడం
దే
ఎందుకు?
విల్
డెఫినెట్ గా ఎక్స్ట్రా
profits,
తీసుకుంటారు.
okay.
ఎక్స్ట్రా
Yeah,
తీసుకుంటారు.
their profits and everything.
డెఫినెట్లీ దే విల్ చార్జ్
Yes,
ఎక్స్ట్రా అమౌంట్. సో దట్ ఎక్స్ట్రా అమౌంట్ మళ్ళీ ఫండ్ కి ఎలా వస్తుంది ఇన్కమ్? నేను మెయింటైన్ చేస్తున్నా, నేను ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ మేనేజర్స్ పెట్టి నేను మెయింటైన్ చేస్తున్నా. సో నేను తీసుకుంటా దాన్ని, నీకు ఎందుకు ఇస్తాను? అండర్స్టాండింగ్? వనజ, సపోజ్ ఫండ్ లాంచ్ అయ్యేటప్పుడు నేను ఏం చెప్పినాను? కొత్త ప్రాఫిట్స్ తెస్తానని చెప్పినాను. ఓకే, దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ఫీజ్. ఫీజులో కూడా చాలా టైప్స్ ఉన్నాయి. మేనేజ్మెంట్ ఫీజ్, పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ ఫీజ్, ఇన్సెంటివ్ ఫీజ్. మెయిన్ పర్పస్ ఆఫ్ ది ఫీజ్ ఏమంటే మనం మెయింటైన్ చేస్తున్న ఫండ్కి ప్రాఫిట్స్ వచ్చిన లాస్ వచ్చినా నేను కొంత ఫీజు ఛార్జ్ చేస్తాను. అది ఒక టైప్ ఆఫ్ ఫండ్ ఉంటుంది. ఇంకొక టైప్ ఆఫ్ ఫండ్ ఏముంటుంది, సపోజ్ నీకు 5,000 రూపీస్ కంటే ఎక్కువ ప్రాఫిట్ వచ్చింది అనుకో, నీకు వచ్చిన ప్రాఫిట్ నాకు 50% ఇవ్వాలి. అది వాళ్ళకి టర్మ్స్ అండ్ కండిషన్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఏమని పెట్టుకుంటున్నా, 5,000 రూపీస్ వరకు ప్రాఫిట్ తెప్పిస్తాను స్టార్టింగ్లో చెప్తున్నాను. మినిమం 5,000 ఇస్తాను నీకు ప్రాఫిట్. ఈ ఫండ్ మొత్తానికి 5,000 రూపీస్ ప్రాఫిట్ తెప్పిస్తా. ఇన్ కేస్ 5,000 రూపీస్ కంటే ఎక్కువ ఫండ్ ప్రాఫిట్ వచ్చింది అనుకో, అప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తా, నీకు ఎంతైతే ఎక్స్ట్రా ప్రాఫిట్ వచ్చిందో దాంట్లో 50% నేను కూడా తీసుకుంటా, రిమైనింగ్ 50% నీకు. ఇలా ఒక కండిషన్ పెట్టుకుంటారు. దాన్ని ఏమంటామంటే పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ ఫీజ్ అంటాం. ఎందుకు పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ ఫీజు, నీ ఫండ్ నేను చెప్పిన దానికంటే ఇంకా ఎక్కువ పర్ఫామ్ చేస్తాను, బాగా పర్ఫామ్ చేస్తాను, ఎక్కువ ప్రాఫిట్స్ వస్తున్నాయి. సో ఆ వచ్చిన ప్రాఫిట్ నుంచి నేను మళ్ళీ ఎక్స్ట్రా తీసుకుంటాను. అది కూడా ఫీజే. అర్థమైందమ్మా మనజ?
Yes, sir.
అర్థం కాకపోతే మళ్ళీ అడుగుమా, పర్లేదు. ఫీజు అనేది ఎలా అంటే నాకు ఎంత ఖర్చు అయిందో నేను అంతే తీసుకోవడం లేదు, ఎక్స్ట్రాగా కూడా తీసుకుంటున్నా. ఎంత ఎక్స్ట్రాగా, ఫస్ట్ ఏం చెప్తున్నా, నీకు 5,000 రూపీస్ తెస్తా. నీకు 5,000 రూపీస్ ప్రాఫిట్ వచ్చినా రాకపోయినా నాకు ఇవ్వాల్సిన ఫీజు నాకు ఇవ్వాల్సింది. నేను ఫస్ట్ లోనే చెప్తాను ఎంత ఫీజు అని చెప్పి, ఆ 1,500 రూపీస్ ఫీజు, ఆ ఫీజు నేను ఖచ్చితంగా తీసుకుంటాను. నీకు ప్రాఫిట్ వచ్చినా రాకపోయినా నాకు సంబంధం లేదు,
Yes, sir.
నేను మేనేజ్ చేస్తున్నా. ఈ మేనేజ్మెంట్ అంతా కూడా ఎక్కడ చేస్తున్నా, షేర్ మార్కెట్ ఎత్తుకోమే చేస్తున్నా. షేర్ మార్కెట్ ఈరోజు ఉండొచ్చు, రేపు టఫ్ ఫట్ అనొచ్చు. సో నాకు సంబంధం లేదు, అది కూడా నీ ఓన్ రిస్క్. సో 1,500 నాకు ఫిక్స్డ్ ఫీజ్. బట్ నేనేం చెప్తున్నా, 5,000 రూపీస్ మినిమం. ఇన్ కేస్ దాని నుంచి ఎక్స్ట్రా వచ్చింది అనుకో, ఆ ఎక్స్ట్రా వచ్చిన దాని మీద మళ్ళీ 1,500 రూపీస్, ఐ మీన్ 50% తీసుకుంటారు. ఇక్కడ ఎంత ఎక్స్ట్రా వచ్చింది, ఈ ఫీజ్ ఛార్జ్ చేసినాడు, అయినా నీకు ఎక్స్ట్రా ఎంత ఫండ్, ఎంత ఎక్స్ట్రా ఫండ్ ప్రాఫిట్ ఉంది,
4,500.
నో ఫస్ట్ వచ్చి 5,000 రూపీస్ చెప్పిన, 8,000 లో
Ah.
ఈ 9,500 లో 1,500 ఫండ్ ఫస్ట్ తీసుకునేసిన. నీకు ప్రాఫిట్ నాకు సంబంధం లేకుండా నా 1,500 రూపీస్ నాకు ఇచ్చిన ఫీజు పక్కన పెట్టు. ఈ ఫండ్ అడుగుతున్నాను, ఇన్వెస్టర్స్ అడగడం లేదు, ఈ ఫండ్ అడుగుతున్నా. ఈ
Okay,
ఫండ్
3,000 rupees.
ఈ ఫండ్ కి
Yes, sir.
నీకు ప్రాఫిట్ వచ్చిన లేకపోయినా 1,500 రూపీస్ నాకు పే చేయాల్సింది. సో
8,000.
ఫస్ట్ 1,500 రూపీస్ నాకు పక్కన పెట్టేసినావు. నెక్స్ట్ ఎంత ప్రాఫిట్ వచ్చింది,
Yes, sir.
8,000.
ఈ 8,000 లో ప్రాఫిట్ వచ్చింది. 8,000 నేను ఏమో చెప్పినా, నీకు మినిమం 5,000 అని చెప్పినాను. 5,000 కంటే ఎంత ఎక్స్ట్రా వచ్చినా కానీ దాన్ని మళ్ళీ 50-50 చేసుకోవాలి. సో ఎంత ఎక్స్ట్రా
Okay.
వచ్చింది,
3,000
3,000 ఎక్స్ట్రా
extra.
Yes,
వచ్చింది.
sir.
సో ఆ 3,000 లో మళ్ళీ నాకు ఎక్స్ట్రా 50% కావాలి. అంటే ఎంత,
Okay. మళ్ళీ 1,500.
మళ్ళీ 1,500. సో మొత్తం ఇప్పుడు ఫండ్ ఫీజు ఎంత అయిపోయింది,
3,000 అయింది.
మా కీప్ ఇట్ అండ్ మ్యూట్ మా someone is making a lot of noise. సో 3,000 రూపీస్ అయింది, ఆ ఫీజు అంతా 3,000 రూపీస్ అయింది. ఈ 3,000 రూపీస్ ఏబీసీ ఫండ్ కి మళ్ళా ఇన్కమ్ అంటే మళ్ళీ ఎవడు పంచుకుంటాడు, ఇది మళ్ళీ ఏబీసీ ఫండ్ ఉండే వాళ్ళకి పోతుంది కదా.
Yes,
సో
sir.
ఏబీసీ ఫండ్ కి ఎట్లా ఇన్కమ్ ఇస్తాను నేను ఏబీసీ ఫండ్ ఇన్కమ్ నుంచి తీసేస్తున్నా కదా దాన్ని.
అవును
సో
సార్.
రిమైనింగ్ దాన్ని ఇస్తున్నా, తీసేస్తున్నా అంటే అది ఎక్స్పెన్స్.
అంతే కదా.
నీకు వచ్చిన ప్రాఫిట్ నుంచి నేను తీసేసుకుంటున్నా,
Yes, sir.
రిమైనింగ్ నీకు ఇస్తాను. సో తీసేసుకుంటున్నప్పుడు దానికి
Yes,
ఏమవుతుంది,
sir.
ఆ ఫండ్ కి ఎక్స్పెన్స్.
Yes,
ఈ ఫండ్ కి ఎక్స్పెన్స్. ఈ ఫండ్ తీసేసుకుని ఎవరికి ఇస్తాను మళ్ళీ, హెచ్డిఎఫ్సి సెక్యూరిటీ వాళ్ళు తీసుకుంటున్నారు. ఎందుకు, వాళ్ళు మేనేజ్ చేశారు ఈ ఫండ్ అంతటిని, ఎక్కువ ప్రాఫిట్స్
sir.
ఉన్నాయి. సో వాళ్ళు ఎక్కువ ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్ ఎక్కువ ఫీజు తీసుకుంటున్నారు.
Yes, sir.
సో దట్ ఈస్ ద ఎక్స్పెన్స్ టు ద ఫండ్ and it is an income
Now
to
I
the
am clear,
fund
sir.
house. Now you understood, Amma?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
No problem. So this is a very basic, but if you get stuck here, you don't understand the concept.
Yes.
So you said something in the beginning of the session. We have to discuss you have to understand from the investor perspective.
Yes.
Perspective. Who is the
Yes.
investor, sir? These guys are investors, or HDFC Securities is the investor?
HDFC Security is the investor.
HDFC Securities is the investor only. We have to think from the
Yes.
HDFC Securities only, not from these
Yes.
persons. Forget about these persons. Thousands of persons will be there. Sai, Sharif, Manasa. Lot of persons will be there. Thousands of persons will be there. I don't need to talk about all these persons.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to think, I'm going to
Yes.
account the transactions from the investor perspective. We are thinking from the investor's perspective. Suppose TCS company is paying the dividend. This 10,000 shares is there, right?
Yes.
Now they are paying some dividend. Who will get dividend? In the direct
Ma-
investment, who will get dividend? In the
Direct
alternate
And
investment, who will get a
alternative,
dividend?
HDFC Securities.
In direct investments, Mahesh Chandra Varja will get a dividend. In alternate investment, who will get a
Yes,
dividend?
sir.
ABC
Sai
fund
Sharif will
will
get a
get.
dividend.
No, ABC fund will
No.
get.
Sai Sharif won't
The
get a
fund
dividend
will be getting.
because they are not holding directly into the TCS company. They have given money to the HDFC Securities. HDFC Securities ABC fund is going and investing into the TCS company. So who will get a dividend? ABC
Yes,
fund
sir.
will get a dividend. Getting the point?
Yes, sir.
Fund house won't
Yes, sir.
distribute the
Yes.
dividend, right?
Fund house won't distribute the dividend.
Okay.
ABC fund again will distribute the dividend. ABC fund will distribute the dividend. Dividend is nothing but profit, right? They got a profit of
Yes.
Yes,
8,000
sir.
rupees. This profits need to distribute to these persons.
Okay. In that profit
That-
only there will be dividend also.
Understand, guys. Dividend is nothing but the meaning of dividend is part of profit. Part of profit. Here I got a
Yes, sir.
TCS company got a profit. They're distributing dividend. HDFC Securities launched a fund, ABC fund. ABC fund also got a profit, 8,000 rupees. Now they are distributing the profit. That also we can call it as a dividend. But in reality, we call it as a return only, not a dividend. Return only. Okay?
This is fund returns.
Yeah,
Sai
fund
Sharif
returns.
Manasa is fund returns.
Yeah, fund returns. Mansa will get a fund returns. Sharif will get a return. Sai will also get a return. From whom?
From
ABC fund.
ABC fund.
They don't even know where they have invested money.
Yes.
Lot of investors, no one will track the each and every share performance and everything, right? They don't have that much knowledge. That's why they have given fund amount to the ABC fund. They are managing the fund. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Anyone have any more doubts?
No, sir. No,
Even
no.
if it is a penny doubt, if you're not understanding in online sessions, if it is possible for you guys to come to face to face, and if you want to discuss, please come and discuss with me.
Bond marketing once again explain.
Sorry?
Bond marketing.
Bond marketing? You want me to explain it about bond marketing?
Yes.
This is a fund accounting class. We are maintaining a separate recording for this fund accounting. Bond accounting recording is a separate recording. So what we will do, let's keep this point in our mind and on our wish list. Tomorrow, first class, in the first minute, we'll talk about bond market. Again, I'll recap the bond market in the investment banking class. Then we'll continue the session.
Okay.
Meanwhile, try to watch the recording of the investment banking. Okay?
Okay.
And also one more thing
Okay,
I want to clarify. In the folders, it's okay. In the folders, the folder structure also will going to change from today, because we are going to differentiate the classes from fund accounting and investment banking, right? So we are going to maintain 2 folders from today onwards in the drive. Let me show you that one as well in the class itself. Where is it? Yeah. So here we have class 1, class 2, class 3, right? Now what I'm going to do is, we are going to have 2 folders again in this IBFA April 2024. One is the investment banking, another one is fund accounting. In the fund accounting class will be there. In the investment banking classes will be there. Okay? And also
Okay,
by
ma'am.
tomorrow, I'll try to give you the notes as well. I didn't provide the notes from last few days. So I'll give you the notes as well. It's a basic only. It's nothing much we discussed as of now. We are still in the basic concepts. So I'll try to give you the notes by this weekend. At least by this weekend, we can spend a lot of time. Okay? Is everyone clear?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Are we good to wind up this session? And do not exit from the call. I have a few more tasks needs to be done from your end. Okay. Okay. Let's wind up this session. Let me stop the recording.